So check this out, y'all. I did an exercise. I grew these green onions in the house on the heat mat in the house versus the race of growing it in the ground. And you can see these little teeny tiny ones starting to bud here, right? So since this is coming up, I'm gonna go ahead and just put these inside here on this side and not disturb that and let that have a chance and see what happens. No need for me to continue to be babysitting this, I think. I hope. I pray. Same exercise here, y'all. Today is going to be broccoli day. I plan on putting broccoli in here and in here. So I'm going to very carefully and gingerly try to separate this and put it in these two plots right here. Same goes for these Brussels sprouts. First time growing these also. They're very delicate, as you can see at this time. And I'm going to try to put those, and of course separate those very delicately here, and I'm going to put it here. So that's the plan for that. We're going to see what happens with that. And then a little while back, I did an exercise, another race in between which one would grow the fastest. So I planted some cabbage. And you guys know, cabbage is like a nemesis of mine. I cannot figure out how to get this stuff to grow. So as you can see, I do have some growth here. Let me move this little bit of debris out the way. I got cabbage, y'all, growing in the ground. But at the same time, I also grew some in the house, in this cup. And I think if I would bunch all of these together, and this one, it might equal out to this. So this was grown in the house. I planted cabbage on all 4 of these rows. But this row right here seems to be bald-headed and looking crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably try to gingerly separate this and put some in here. Maybe add a little bit there, a little there. I think I'm gonna leave that alone. So we're gonna see what happens. Ooh, I don't know, y'all. I just got that out of there. That's the onion, the green onion. I'm about to try to very delicately cover this a little bit. Let this out. Ooh, this is delicate stuff. Lightly cover that, and ooh, I hope this is gonna be all right. Plant and pray like a mug. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay, broccoli, you up next. We're gonna see. Try to get that out of there. Put that in the plot that's here and the plot that's here. Let's see what happens. Ooh, child, I am nervous. That in around it. Ooh, y'all, I know. So you were like, Cyn, don't do that. Girl, y'all, I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not tearing this up. Barely touching it, but ooh, honey child, you talk about barely touching this. So scared. Don't be scared. We're going to plant and pray. This works. Plant and pray. Plant and pray. This is the broccoli. Brussels sprouts, girl, you up next. Alright, y'all, those are my Brussels sprouts. I am confident this is not going to work. I just feel like it's way too delicate. It's too impatient. So I may as well get a cup started so that I can put it right back in the house to nurse it longer, because I'm sure I'm going to lose these. So anyway, those are those two. Brussels sprouts, broccoli. About to do this cabbage. At the last minute, I decided to put the whole cup into this one square. Why risk these that are growing in the ground already, just in case this one doesn't work? Because I've transplanted it far too early. Although it looks a lot like these, you know. So what's the difference? I guess the difference would be the legginess of it, and I don't know, we're gonna see. But I don't know if it's gonna work, y'all. But it's an exercise. If it doesn't work, I'll try again. Or I'll still have these other squares that do work. So this is everything planted. Still waiting on some of my green and purple and yellow green beans to grow here, but everything else is just in here already. So we're gonna see what this is. Thanks for listening. Plant and pray with Cyn-Sational Gardens. Bye.